Hello again, and welcome to some more Battletech with me, PMC317. We have completed a few missions last episode to try and get our mech warriors some more experience and some extra mechs for our lance. The mechs didn't quite come off, so what we're going to do this time round is we're going to wait for our Centurion to get built. And then we're going to do this contract, which is First Strike, Priority Mission, Weldry. It's 25 days. Given that we've got 4.2 million in sea bills, I'm tempted to just go for this now. Because by the time we get there, we will have Glitch and Claymore rather back in action, and our Centurion will be up and running as well. So I think I might do that. Okay, let's go for it. Contracts. First Strike. Travel to Weldry to carry out our first major operation against the Directorate. We'll brief you more fully when you arrive, and prepare yourself, Commander. After this drop, we will be at war. Welcome to the big leagues, Commander, says Darius. After we pull the trigger on this one, everything's going to change. For us, for Lady Arano, hell, for the whole Oregon Reach. However, just before we do that, I do want to do this. Mopping up. After a recent skirmish with our forces, the surviving units of a pirate lance escaped the battlefield. We believe they've managed to partially repair their mechs, and that means they're a loose end the Magistracy of Canopus would like to see tied off permanently. Track down these survivors and finish them for good. A partial lance of damaged mechs doesn't sound too bad, Commander. If we're able to bring them down mostly intact, this could mean excellent salvage opportunities. Okay, I'm going to go for, I think, 145,000 sea bills and 2 of 8 salvage. Greetings, Commander, says Amelia. The Magistracy of Canopus has a task you're well suited to perform. Accomplish this, and I will personally ensure my superiors know about your skills. Okay. So again, this is really just about getting experience for people. Keep the same lance, exactly the same lance as last time, and let's get going. Begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
Ooh, nighttime. This is the last known position of the enemy lance, Commander. Advance and get eyes on them. Let's see how badly damaged they really are. Good hunting, Commander. Oliviera out. Right.
Alright, keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
Get into cover.
Location confirmed.
Confirmed.
They're up there. I don't really want to split, so
Confirmed.
let's just get everybody up here and in cover. And we'll move down this ridge line until we can get some eyes on. It's probably just going to be light mechs. I'm not really holding out much hope for anything in the way of good salvage, but you never know. You never know. Oh, is that water? Yeah, there's this body of water. Okay, that's quite good. Might go and stand in there, just for extra coolant purposes. Means we can really keep firing all day long.
Roger that. Bandits.
What we got? Spider. Griffin! Excellent, okay. Right. Let's see if we can get this Griffin.
Affirmative.
I really want that Griffin.
Moving out.
If we get 2 parts, we can build a Griffin, and that's great because it means we can replace the Vindicator with something that's a bit faster. Okay.
Orders.
Okay. Let's open proceedings with Battlecry's PPC on the Griffin. Just got an LRM5, elite unlarged. Oh, no PPC, okay. Oh wow, okay. Structure exposed already. Yeah. It's a full lance though, I think. 2 mediums and 2 lights. Ooh, a hunchback. Right, okay. Is actually some good mechs here. Ideally I want to prioritise getting the Griffin parts there.
Yep.
Juice it. Or maybe Behemoth.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, let's get Behemoth with the AC2s.
Coordinates received. Acknowledged.
Okay, here comes the Griffin. Jumping in. Okay,
Yes, Commander.
that's a lot of evasion it's got now. Might be worth sensor locking actually. Yeah, okay, let's sensor lock. Still got 3 evasion.
Good to go.
Wow. Nasty.
I copy.
Okay, well, Decker's got his funky SRM4 double plus. What's that giving us again? Extra damage and extra stability, I think.
Copy that.
Ah, nice. Good hits, good hits. Large laser crit, -1 evasion. Okay.
Scored a critical hit.
Oh no, it's a short lance. 2 mediums and a light. I should probably do something about the spider, but it's hard to take them seriously. I probably shouldn't say
Good to
that.
go.
That's the sort of thing that will lead inevitably to my mechs getting cored by the spider.
Moving to position. Firing.
Ah, I should have precision. Never mind. Right, there goes the right arm.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Okay. Good. Right, we're going to precision strike the Griffin now. Comes the laser show. Right. That thing
Losing lots of armor.
is a priority target now.
Yes, Commander.
Sod the Griffin. That has to die.
Heading out.
Let's see. Internals. Got a lot of internals. Full shot
Roger
center
that.
torso. Good, good.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Okay. Need to be careful with this blackjack because the blackjack's good at range, but it's not really a brawler.
What do you need?
Unlike the Shadowhawks, which is why I'm moving the Shadowhawks up to really get in their face. Heatsink destroyed. Okay, that's going to reduce its ability to shoot effectively.
Receiving you.
We got anywhere we can go that gives us evasion and cover? Not really. In which case, let's just move forwards a bit, stay in cover,
Move order received.
and
I copy.
hopefully... Left arm destroyed. Okay, well, I don't think it's got any
Reporting
weapons in the left
critical
arm. But it does mean that we can get the entire lance firing at it this turn. And we're going to have to be really careful. I'm going to move Behemoth
Receiving you.
first. Actually, it's probably worth jumping Behemoth. Yeah, okay, I'm going to jump over here. All those nice tasty evasion pips. And then we are going to
Firing a full salvo.
open up on the Hunchback. Left torso destroyed, good, okay. If we can come around
Inflicted
this
some
way
heavy damage.
and pound it, we might be able to pull it apart this turn. Here comes the Griffin. That was interesting. Probably to cool down maybe, but I don't think I needed to.
Commander,
Oh well.
Location confirmed.
A little bit of a reverse from Decker. And then pour it
Affirmative.
on. Yeah, good, excellent, okay. Right, now we can focus on the Griffin again.
Tango down. Yeah.
Okay.
Move order received.
Griffin, however, does have ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous evasion again. No, I don't want to blow it up. Oh, that's why, it's only got an LRM-5 left. Okay. Well, let's see if we can knock out all of its weapons.
Roger.
Yeah, cool, okay. So now the Griffin has no guns,
Standing by.
which means that the Spider is the only thing left that can threaten at range. This will probably destroy the Griffin though if I do that. Oh, sod it, why not?
Got it.
Left arm destroyed. Okay, maybe we can get side torso destruction on it. Kill the pilot, maybe. Maybe. Don't know. We'll see.
Orders.
Right. Let's get Behemoth over here.
On the move.
It's only one pip of evasion, but it'll do. What's that doing? Head hit. Good. Okay, I think if we take the torso off, then we'll be able
Ready
to
for orders. Moving out.
really put it down, just to pilot death. But I'm really concerned about the centre torso. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go for it.
Acknowledged.
Left torso destroyed, pilot incapacitated. Good, okay, I think
We
we're
can
going to have enough
salvage that.
neck parts now to build a Griffin. So that's cool.
Waiting for orders.
And I think what we'll do with Medusa is we will sensor lock the Spider,
Sensors.
and then
Locked
Battlecry
on.
can have a crack at it with the
What's that,
PPC and
boss?
everything else. Okay. Yeah, it's precision strike, why not? Center torso. Pew! Kabang! Sensors impaired and all that. Coming in for a... It is. Ooh.
Damage is light.
Okay, alright.
Orders.
Well, if that's the way you want to play it.
Standing by.
Let's jump maybe, yeah. Jump over there. We don't need to worry about heat really, not in this biome.
Acknowledged.
Top quality shooting there, Behemoth.
Waiting for orders.
Might as well punch it up.
Roger that.
Probably do it. Be shocked if it doesn't. to be
Locked
honest.
on for physical attack.
Yeah, there we go. Cool, okay, now we can build the Griffin and go to Elgry.
Target eliminated.
That's all the survivors destroyed, Commander. Well done.
Mission successful.
Okay. Your performance was exemplary, Commander, as always. 145,000 sea bills. The main thing here is friendly, plus 10% job payouts and 5% store discount at the Magistracy of Canopus. Good stuff. Right, bit of damage to the Blackjack, but I'm not really bothered about that because we won't be using it much longer, even if it is an ancestral battle mech. So, Griffin, in fact we got all three parts. Not that we need it. Oh no, we do need it because there's a 1S. Ah! Oh no, okay. And we didn't get it. Oh, that's so annoying. Or did we get it? Hang on. Salvage assigned. Griffin, Hunchback. Oh, maybe there wasn't another part. I thought there was. Oh well. That's very annoying though. I was so convinced we were going to get a Griffin, and it turns out to be the wrong type. Never mind. Never mind. It's just not to be. Well, let's go to Weldry anyway. Okay, so let's have a look. Mech bays, storage, components. Storage. Yes, we've got one part for a Griffin 1N, 2 parts for a 1S, 1 part for a Quick Draw, 1 part for a Wolverine, 1 part for a Hunchback 4P, zillions of Locust bits. I'm just going to sell these Locust parts, to be honest. I really don't like them. They're not helpful. Yeah. Might get rid of the Panther as well, to be honest. Yeah. And the Jenna as well, yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So, really what we're doing here is we're looking to keep medium and up. Bay-wise... Yeah, okay, right. Mech Warriors, do a bit of experience and skill and all that sort of stuff. 1300, so... Level 4 piloting on Battlecry.
Confirmed, Commander.
Commander.
Behemoth. Nothing
Waiting
doing.
for orders.
Decker, on the other hand. Let's see. We've got sure footing on everyone. We've got 2 Bulwark, but we've only got 1 shooty. Battlecry is going to be a tactics type. So I think with Decker we'll go for Gunnery 5. Yes.
Training complete.
Okay. And Medusa,
Orders.
1000 XP, so Medusa's no can't go up on Medusa either. Okay. Command Center, contracts. We've done all of the Canopian jobs here, so let's priority mission, first strike. Travel to Weldry. Off we go. Once again, for YouTubers, if there's nothing doing over this travel, then I'll just cut. Okay, so we have arrived at Weldry. The Centurion has been produced, and both Claymore and Glitch are back and ready. We've arrived at Weldry, Commander. Ready to proceed with our current contract? Yes, let's proceed. First strike. In orbit, Weldry. Weldry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Oregon Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life, and for the past 3 years Espinosa has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. The image of an imposing structure appears on your view screen. It has the solid, heavy walls you've come to associate with Taurian architecture. It's a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of their founding families, spouses, sons and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinosa's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have to set them free, not just for political gain, but because they're our people, and we need your help to do it. I need to know what I'm about to send my lance into. What makes Weldry so inhospitable? Everything, from the sub-zero climate to the inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects. The swarms can stretch for miles. You're shitting me. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson's mosquitoes. Imagine a colonial biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carriers for harmful bacteria. And you're dropping infantry in there? On purpose? The army will be safe. Population centres like the Icebox use ultrasonics to keep the swarms at bay. But I thank you for your concern, Mr. Vertanen. You've got an army. What do you need us for? Subtle, decisive action. I'll lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you'll sneak in, attack the Icebox and liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt, all in one fell swoop. Understood. My lance is ready to drop. I'll remain in contact with you after we hit the ground. Good hunting, Claymore. Give my uncle's troops the hell they've earned. After the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed and the Icebox liberated, we'll regroup to celebrate our victory. Okay. Don't want that. Do want that. So, I'm coming down. Behemoth in the Shadowhawk, Medusa in the Vindicator, and Glitch in the other Shadowhawk. Possibly Decker actually in the Vindicator. Yeah, maybe Decker in the Vindicator. He's got a higher gunnery and multi-target. No, we'll go with what we've got. Okay. So the Centurion's not as robust as the Shadowhawks, but the firepower it's got is nice. 2 medium lasers, AC2, SRM ammo, and an SRM 6 double plus. What's that got on it? Forgotten now. +2 damage, +1 stability. Yeah, nice, okay. I probably want to swap the AC2 for an AC5 or 10 maybe, but this is it. Our first strike against my uncle's Directorate. Our first step towards justice. While I lead the Restoration Army against Weldry's primary spaceport, you will launch a sneak attack against the Icebox and liberate it. I know you can do this, Claymore. We can do this, together. Hard to believe we're going to war against the Directorate, says Darius. I don't know about you, but from my perspective it's long overdue. Make them pay for what they took from us. Make it hurt. Let's go.
Command interface initiated.
There are 2 entrances into the complex, Commander. Intel says each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. I'm also seeing an LRM emplacement between the 2 checkpoints. Battlemech defences should be practically nil. As predicted, Lady Arano's preemptive strike has already drawn the prison's standard garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen. Nothing you can't handle. Clear away the opposition and capture the prison. Lady Arano and the Restoration Army will take care of the rest. Good hunting, Commander. Right, okay. So, we've got to breach the prison gates. Turret generators. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the turret generators. If we can take out the generators, and there's quite a few of them, that will cripple the defences of the prison. And then we can mess up the gates and go in. So, let's get moving.
Position confirmed.
Again, we're going to use our jump jets
You betcha.
to get into position up
Position
high
confirmed.
on the hill. Okay. Enemy contact. What we got? Turret. I thought I'd be able to hit it. No?
Hunkering down.
Weird.
I leap.
Surely from there.
I soar.
No? Odd.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, because combat hasn't started yet. Okay. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I can play this game. Right. Who's still down there? Oh, Behemoth. Okay. Right. Let's open up on
Enemy detected.
this turret generator.
Engaging target.
Okay, that's one down.
Target building destroyed.
Ready for orders.
And we'll get Behemoth up here.
Affirmative.
She can take out the other generator, I think.
Target confirmed.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's
Target
those turrets
destroyed.
down. Now we've got to advance on this set of generators.
Orders.
Right. Okay. We have to jump because of where it's
Up high.
Claymore on the other hand. Right, got a couple of vehicles. Some more vehicles. Okay, Behemoth can go
On
down
my
there.
way.
And Glitch can go down there. in the other Shadowhawk. This is absolutely our priority target. Okay.
Commander.
Can we get eyes on it? Not
Roger.
yet. We absolutely have to knock out the turrets as quick as we possibly can. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles, 5 vehicles of unknown provenance. I suspect it's mostly galleons, things like that, strikers.
Waiting for orders.
Ah, okay, here we go. Right. I think that's probably just going to be the AC-5, though.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see what we've got anyway.
This is the one.
Those prison gates on either side are going to be your best point of entry into the complex. Blow them down and make your way inside, or jump the walls if your lance is capable of it. Your call. The warden was saying something, but not interested. Okay.
Special delivery.
Can take out at least one of the generators.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
Here comes Behemoth. Yeah, okay. Focus on that one.
Taking the shot.
Engaging target.
Okay, cool. So that's one turret down.
Target building. Destroyed.
We've still got a couple to worry about, but... Here we go, Striker, Bulldog, unknown vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damage is light.
Don't know what that is. LRMs, maybe? No, laser. Don't know what that was. Okay. We probably do want to deal with these, but
They've got a sensor lock on me.
if the turrets are just going to sense lock, that's fine by me. Okay. Alright. Now we need to jump.
Engaging jump jets.
Okay.
Engaging target.
Is that enough? Yeah, okay, cool. So that's
Target building. Destroyed.
2 of the generators down. Okay, Scorpion. It's got an AC-5 in it, I think. Oh no, head hit.
Mech warrior injury.
Bad times. Bad times.
Receiving you.
Okay. I think we probably need to start doing something about the vehicles now.
Here we go.
Right. Okay. Bulldog, Striker. Let's get the Striker. It's not fired
Firing
yet.
full complement on enemy.
Oof. Oh dear. Okay. Comes another Scorpion. Those AC-5s are not to be sniffed at.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Not even a little bit. Okay. You really do want to
No sweat.
get rid of that Striker there. Okay. Multi-target. Pretty sure the AC-5 can deal with it.
No problem.
Yeah, there we go.
I've got enough guns for everyone.
Let's put everything else in. Scorpion. And what's Medusa going to do? Medusa is going to jump into cover and put some hurt on another one of those generators. It's not going to be enough to destroy it, but
I'm on it.
it's enough to... Oh no. Oh no, no, yeah, it's a little bit left. Good, the large laser's missed. Hit that time, but luckily because of bulwark we're on 40% damage reduction, and I think that means we can just stand on it
Damage
next
is
turn.
minor, Commander.
Eesh, sniper turret, lots of AC2s, and another one. Okay, see, this is what we need. We need to wreck those generators quick.
What do you need?
Okay,
What can I do for
Glitch,
you?
you've got multi-target. If you go over here, you
Got
can
it.
multi-target both of those. Multi-target, that one, and that one. Yeah, okay, so A is going to get the SRM4, and B will get the AC5 and the medium laser.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Okay. A lot of machine guns. I'm going to have to stand on that.
Damage minimal.
Which is the one that hasn't moved yet. That's step 2, the Bulldog. That's step 3. Okay. Okay. Structure exposed. We've still got 2 Mech Warriors to go. So, I think Behemoth
Standing by.
can go and stand on this. Can she? No, she can't. Should be able to. No, she can't stand on that. She can stand on that. Don't really want her to expose her rear though. Maybe we'll jump. Yeah, let's jump. Okay, let's do that.
Firing jump jet.
And then Medusa can finish off the turret generators. Sidearm is pretty big. Okay. Maybe we should precision strike. Yeah, I think we can afford to do that. Side armor. Structure exposed. Not enough really. Never mind.
Aye, aye.
Never mind. Okay. What's that left? What damage is that? 30. Yeah, so I need to shoot it with plenty of stuff, so... Move the Vindicator up there. Get a couple of pips of evasion. And then we will... There we go.
Affirmative.
Good, okay, so that's all the turrets down. Now we can concentrate on the vehicles.
Done. What's next?
Those heavy lasers. Here comes the Bulldog.
Careful! They're looping around back.
At least the heavy laser missed. So that's good.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Okay,
Commander.
right.
Roger.
Let's go and stand on the Bulldog. There we go. Vehicle destroyed. Excellent.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
capacity.
I'm taking a pounding,
However,
Commander.
it has
Commander,
already acted, so let's go and take out this Scorpion instead.
got it.
It's AC5, it's machine gun.
Ah!
There we go, that's 2 down. Once you start concentrating on them, the vehicles come
That's a
apart really
vehicle
quickly
kill.
and you can destroy them basically as fast as you have mechs.
Ready for orders.
But if you don't concentrate on them and you sort of leave them alone, then
Confirmed.
they can really do a number on you, which is what we've been seeing while we've been concentrating on the
Confirmed.
turret generators. Is that enough? Not quite enough. Okay. I think what we probably want to do then is go and stand on this Scorpion, because that means that the Bulldog will act next, and then we can have our whole lance going before it next turn.
Engaging physical attack.
There we go. Cool. Okay. So there's just the Bulldog left now from the initial garrison. I would imagine that there's more than just these, so we are going to have to be a little bit careful. We're in pretty good nick, except for Claymore, who has been injured. Fair amount of armor's been pulled off some of the Shadowhawks, but
Damage, minor.
it's, you know, it's been spread
Yep.
fairly reasonably, so that's okay. Okay, I want to
On my
reduce
way.
the heat on our mechs now, though, so what we'll do is we'll take the medium laser, I'll take PPC off and just use the medium laser and the LRM.
Locked on target.
Not going to be enough to kill. Oh, it is enough to kill it. Sweet. Okay.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Right. Good. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to regroup, and then we're going to jump over the wall. I'm not going to bother blowing up the gate, I don't think.
Good to go.
I'm just going to regroup, get them all nicely
Double time. Let's go.
bunched together, and then over the wall. Maybe on the wall. See what we can see.
Waiting for orders.
So we've got quite a nice little brawling section. 2 Shadowhawks and the Claymore. They're nice, robust, tough mechs, lots of armour. So that's good. Right. Okay, let's go over here. We really need to reduce your heat.
Roger that.
I'm not going to do anything until they're all in the same place. I don't want to jump some of them over and not all of them.
Full
So.
throttle.
And it's probably
Orders.
worth also getting as close as we can to the wall to maximise the
Confirmed.
distance that we can jump in. Yeah, okay.
Good to go. Moving fast.
That's 2 missions in a row Claymore's been hit in the head.
Yeah. Let's move.
Okay. Okay, so next turn, it's all brace.
What's up, boss?
And then next turn we
Roger.
can jump.
Venting heat and stabilizing.
Okay, cool. Lead the charge. Go.
Engaging jump jets.
What can we see? Excellent work, Commander. The prison is ours. All Directorate personnel to action stations, goddammit. This is not a drill. Looks like you've got more company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held a lance in reserve.
Sit tight, Commander. Lady Arano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Okay. Okay. Can't see anything, so let's just brace. Okay, I think we might be able to get
Yes,
everybody
Commander.
over the wall. which would be nice,
Acknowledged.
because that's a lot of evasion and brace on top of that, so... Ah, here we go. Here's the mechs.
Commander?
Yeah, I think we can get everybody over the wall. Glitches Shadowhawk over. Erase that.
Yes, Commander.
And then Medusa. Medusa on top? No, we can't get Medusa on top. Put him there. And again, brace. I think what we might do next then is just reserve past them. Because that's a lot of evasion. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 mechs. So it's a full lance. Let's say Jenna? Yeah, okay. We've got a Jenna. Yeah, let's just reserve past them. Oh, there's a heavy. Okay, so we've got 2 mediums, a light, and a heavy. Ah, Centurion. Okay. Okay. LRMs. Something with LRMs, lots of them by the looks of it. And then this thing here is a heavy. Let's reserve again and see what they've got. Jaeger Mech, right, that dies. Because that has a lot of firepower. Okay,
Standing by.
let's get going.
On it.
Right, we're going to focus on the Jaeger Mech. We're going to precision strike it, and we are going to try and leg it.
Copy that.
Because if we can take that out
Good to
first
go.
thing, that will be a real feather in our cap, as it were. With a precision strike to the leg.
Affirmative.
Yep, left leg destroyed. Excellent. So it's gone down.
That's a critical hit.
Knocked down. Pilot injured.
Orders.
Okay, and now we don't have to worry about using precision shot either, because it's knocked down. So everything is a cold shot. Okay,
Targeting for its health.
right leg. If we can, I want to destroy both legs, because that will just be, how they say, perfect. Can we jump over here? Yes, we can, and that puts us nicely in the good band of, you know, best possible shots.
All weapons committed.
Have we done it?
Fight
Yes, we
harder,
have.
damn you! We can't let
Excellent.
this prison fall!
Right, okay, well that's the Jaeger Mech out the way. Only got 1 round of shooting in, and that was that. I think if we make the... Ooh. Yeah, okay, we want to look at, make sure Glitch is okay now,
Armor
because
breach. Internal damage.
she's got armor breach. Okay, so let's move her over here. It's her... It's one of her legs. Over here, maybe? Or here? Yeah, I think it's her
Affirmative.
left leg, I think. Right leg? Right leg. Okay, so it's the right leg. That's good. So we're protecting the right leg, and we are going to precision strike the Jenna in the torso. With any luck, we will be able to kill it. Because they don't have that much armor.
Critical hit.
Okay, I really want to know what's behind the wall. Probably a trebuchet, thinking about it. With all those LRMs. Right, who's got the least evasion? Shadowhawk,
Commander.
Behemoth has the least evasion.
Affirmative.
Let's get the Shadowhawks coming around the side, because what we can then do is we can jump over the wall and engage the trebuchet, or whatever it happens to be. Yeah, sod it, why not?
Locking in all weapon systems.
There we go, cool, okay. So now we just have to
Might
worry
be
about the
some
Centurion
salvage
and the Trebuchet. Or whatever it is. I'm assuming it's a Trebuchet, it could be something completely different. It seems to have a lot of LRMs though, so that's why I think it's a Trebuchet. I'd quite like one, because,
I'm
you know,
showing minor damage.
LRMs are fun.
Good to go.
Okay, let's get
Moving out.
Medusa moving up. Put some hurt on the Centurion.
Locking in. All weapons.
Ah, missed the PPC. Head hit though, so that's good. I can get another head hit, or two. I mean, if we can get a PPC head hit, that'll just take the Centurion straight out of action. Ooh, AC-10 ammo destroyed.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
For the Oregon people! Ooh, okay. Ensure Camille survives. What's Camille doing? By herself. Yeah, that's fine. I think she'll be okay. I wonder if that's a non-standard game over if she dies. Ooh, that Centurion's really taking the battering. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, it's just this thing now, which can't see us, because its eyes have been taken out. Right.
Aye, aye.
Can we land on the wall? We can land on the wall. Question is, can we land on the wall? And no, not really. Okay, well let's go there.
Got it.
I think if we take the LRM off, that's probably not too bad a shot. Was I right? Yes, I was. Trebuchet. That's only 50%. Yeah, okay, go for it.
Waiting for orders.
We can't get glitch over there just yet. Sprint up, I guess.
Double time.
I doubt Behemoth can get there as either, to be honest.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, Behemoth can't either, so let's sprint.
On my way. Double time.
And that almost certainly means that I can't get there either. No. Okay. Let's go over this way.
Full throttle.
Okay. I'm really pleased with how quickly we took out the Heavy Mech. That's excellent stuff. Okay. Really? Oh, LRM. Okay. That's fine. What's the Trebuchet going to do? It's probably going to shoot at Medusa, if it's got any sense. Yeah, there we go. But Medusa can take it.
Took a hard hit there.
What's up, boss?
And now, we jump in behind it and get a nice clean shot on its rear.
Affirmative.
A couple of AC-5s.
Good to go.
And Glitch can do exactly the same. Bit further back there, maybe. Yep, there we go.
Right, Commander. Firing everything
There we
I've
go,
got.
nice, okay.
Mech destroyed.
The prisoner's ours. Thanks for the assist, Lady Arano. I'll have Samiri bring us down to the victory celebration. There will be no celebrating, not after what I saw out there. Gods, Darius, the things the Directorate has done to these people. Come here, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital, right now. What is it? Better you see for yourself, and come here, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission
That doesn't
successful.
sound good, does it? Okay. Excellent work, Commander. I was right to put my faith in you. You're a critical part of the restoration effort. So the Arano restoration is honoured. Plus 15% job payouts. Nice. And 10% store discount. The Oregon Directorate, however, they dislike us. That's fine. So we successfully completed everything. Got 1.7 million sea bills. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay, so the Shadowhawk took a bit of a battering there from Glitch. Claymore's out for 20 days. Decent amount of XP across the board. 3 mech kills. 5 vehicle kills. Right, yes, we want the Jaeger mech. Must have sent a torso it. That's annoying. And we want the Centurion as well, and we want the Trebuchet. Not interested in that. Is there any useful or interesting kit? Is there an AC5? There is an AC5, lots of AC5s. Let's take an AC5 so we can re-equip the Centurion. What else do we get? Another AC5 and some ammo for them as well. Good. Okay. Continue.
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea. He was here all this time.
Rashu.
Arano Restoration, the Icebox, Weldry. Come here. I'm so sorry. I know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and mentor to us both. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me, and my uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock, to die wretched and broken in agony. I knew so Raju longer than either of you. I'll avenge him. I promise you that. We'll avenge him together. There's no coming back from what I've witnessed here today. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The icebox isn't a prison, it's a meat grinder. Gods, my own family is behind this. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head round, but try to remain focused. We've just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow you've shattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you've set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Coromedir to galvanise your supporters and weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Galvanise your supporters. I like the sound of that. It won't be an easy process. For the last 3 years, those who love House Arano have been keeping their heads down. We won't break them of that overnight. In truth, an appreciable percentage of Coromedir's population supports Director Espinosa. In centralising power, he improved the quality of life on the throne world considerably, and people will forgive a great deal for security and comfort. With our victory on Weldry, we've all seen what happened to those who would not be bought or indoctrinated, those who refused to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, Kamir. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't the time for hand-wringing. But, Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there on the other end of the battlefield. The work crews all hunched and broken. The graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots stretched as far as the eye could see. Every time I blink I see it, the misery that was allowed to fester here. I can picture it well enough. I saw my share of human misery when I was freelancing on the frontier. I'm sure you did, but that was the lawless frontier. Before my uncle's coup, Weldry was a part of the Oregon Coalition. We were better than this. This place is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'd do anything to be able to spare them that hurt, but I can't. Word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Arano? Focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Shit, use your imagination. The key is you do something and you move on. Thank you, Chief Furtanen. You have a good crew, Claymore. I have a new assignment for you, and a reward for your service. The Argo appears on your view screen. She's in rough shape, but appears to be space-worthy. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo was one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant for her to serve a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth and renewal emblazoned with the Arano cormorant for all to see. I was naive. This is a time for action, not symbols. And so, Claymore, I have decided she will be yours to command. The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you to act as my liaison, and in return you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge, and one I will hold to the Directorate's throat. Sounds good to me, Lady Arano. We'll transition to the Argo directly. And I will join you directly. Now, please come here, go back to the triage tent and get your wounds looked at. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be of no use to anyone if you're dying of an exotic infection. Our people can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not just yet. Assemble our people in the courtyard. There's something I need to say.
People of the Oregon Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Oregon Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Oregon people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
Have ship, will travel. In orbit, Weldry. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before you officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got a chance to meet properly on Axelis. So, hi, I'm Dr. Farah Murad, or just Farah if you prefer. It's nice to meet you all face to face. Yeah, Doc, you too. I'm going to call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work you did, getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple hundred years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you'd seen what I saw, you'd never have wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me, the ship has been deloused from bow to stern, and every metre of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. This ship is clean enough to eat of. I swear it. Clean is good. Spaceworthy is better. You sure the Argo is ready for action? Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's here, isn't she? All the way from Lyerton, with nary a decompression event in sight. Don't worry, Commander. I wouldn't endanger my new crewmates by putting them on an unsafe ship. I've got professional standards to maintain. New crewmates? Do you know something we don't? Did Lady Arano not say? I'm coming with you. You'll need me if anything goes wrong with the ship. Not that it will, mind you, but, you know, just in case. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all the shouting back on Axelis. As it turns out, getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. No hard feelings? None at all. Keep this beast flying and you can yell at me as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. As am I, Mr. Oliveira. Over the years of our exile, Lady Arano told me a great deal about you and your company. All of it good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's marauders. Your assistance in her father's Fialda campaign did not go unnoticed. It was a job, Lord Madeira. We only did what High Lord Tamati paid us to do. Still, it feels good to be appreciated, and to know someone out there still remembers Commander Markham's name. You'll be a welcome addition aboard the Argo, Lord Madeira. Thank you, Commander MacLeod. Speaking of which, you'll have some time to break your new ship in before Lady Arano is ready to move on Panzer. She needs to consolidate our forces on Weldry and replace our losses with fresh volunteers. You remember her orders. You are to sharpen your company and grow strong. And now you have a mobile command centre worthy of the title. I suggest you use it. I'll get you a fresh batch of contracts to look over, Joanna. The whole Rimwood periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I've got to say. Exciting doesn't begin to describe it. This is like returning from exile all over again. I'm right there with you, boss. It's going to feel damn good to spread our wings. Speaking of which, shouldn't we go aboard our new ship? There's an absolutely enormous mech bay in there. It's got my name written all over it. Damn right it does, Yang. You all heard him. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until Lady Arano calls for us, and there's money to be made. The Argo is not in good shape, Commander, but with time, money, and some of Chief Ferdinand's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems. Maybe even make this place nice again. I'll be in engineering if you want to know more. Lady Arano said she wanted us to get stronger. With these mech facilities, we finally have the resources to do that. Bring me scrap mechs from missions and shops, and I'll rebuild them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually better. Okay. Whoa. Right, so we're on the Argo now. The Leopard is docked to the side. Wow, she really is quite battered. Okay, let's have a quick chat with engineering. Farah.
What's on your mind?
Commander MacLeod, what can I do for you? If you're going to be part of this crew, I want a better sense of who you are. Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm an actual doctor, but not the medical kind. I hold 2 doctorates, one in physics, the other in mechanical engineering. Now I'm hauling around on a lost tech wonder with a crew of merry pirates seeking my fortune. It's funny the places life takes you. Okay, I've got the elevator pitch. Now give me the long version. Yeah, sure, if you like. Let's see. Where to begin? Well, I was born on Regulus in the Free Worlds League. My parents were academics. I know, big surprise. I spent most of my early years bouncing back and forth between their suburban apartment and the Firdausi, my Baba June's live-in dropship. Your Baba June? Who was that? My grandfather. He'd carved out a nice little business for himself running a taxi service for pilgrims travelling to and from Dar es Salaam. As much as my father frowned on Baba June's old-fashioned lifestyle and beliefs, he wasn't blind to how much I loved the old man, so he occasionally consented to let me board the Firdausi and go along for the ride. I always cherish my memories of those voyages, the warmth behind Baba June's smile, excitement of leaving Regulus behind, chatting with the pilgrims and getting lost in the stars and eating pre-packaged fazinyan out of a shiny tin. Those times are all crystal clear in my memory, as if they happened yesterday. Oh, how I miss that wonderful man. This may seem silly coming from a mercenary engineer, but I've come to think of the life I've chosen as a way of honouring my Baba June. By carving my own path among the stars, I'm doing what I can to keep his memory alive. It sounds trite, I'm sure, but sue me, it's what I've chosen to believe. What about after you left home? Where did you study? I actually spent a little time in the Lyre and Commonwealth before I pursued my studies. Long story that, but suffice it to say that it was its own kind of learning experience. When I did decide to get a higher education, I wound up back in the Free Worlds League. I did my undergrad studies at the University of Atreus, then went on to Shan University and the Capellan Confederation to earn my doctorates. For a top 3 school with a Maskarovka screened admissions process, Shan U was surprisingly open to transfer students. Anyway, I could go on and on for hours about my academic career, and you'd probably smile and nod as I rambled, but come on. I mean, this can't be interesting for you, can it? You're a mercenary, stomp around in a giant robot for a living. The closest I got to adventure back then was my dissertation defence. Yeah, that's enough family history. I want to ask you about something else. Okay, Commander, if you like. Can we discuss something work-related? Of course, Commander. I'm always happy to talk shop. What did you want to know? Actually, talk to you later, Doc.
See you later.
Cool, okay. Ship upgrades. Right, so repair and refit, recreation, power system is important. Completed in 10 days. The Argo's power system is a wreck, and getting a minimal level of power to the ship's systems without constant trip breakers and brownouts is a minor miracle. I'm terrified of the current state of the power system, says Farah. Repairing it should be a top priority. We cannot bring most of the Argo's other systems online until the power is stable. Also, I'd avoid touching exposed deck plating, just in case. Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Get the team on it right away.
Work on the repaired power conduits upgrade has begun. Okay. Quick look at our mech warriors. Battle Cry needs some more experience. Behemoth, 3000 XP. Gunnery, yes.
Mech warrior training complete.
Claymore, 1500 XP. Not quite enough for level 5 tactics, annoyingly.
Ready for orders.
Decker needs more XP.
I hear ya.
Right, level 5 tactics on
Training
Glitch.
confirmed, Commander.
Yes,
Medusa, 2,200. So we'll give him level 5 gunnery.
Training complete.
Okay, so Claymore is out for 18 days. Mech bay time. Okay, so repair the Blackjack and repair the Shadowhawk. I want to go into the Centurion and refit MacLeod 1. We're going to get rid of the AC2. I'm going to put on an AC5 instead. I know we're a ton overweight. Bear with me. I'm going to put AC5 ammo in there. Oh, 2 tons overweight. Okay, we drop a couple of heat sinks. So our heat efficiency, Alpha Strike is 44 heat, and jump heat is 8 heat. So we'll be doing 8 points more heat than we can cope with currently if we Alpha Strike. But I think that's okay, because actually the AC5's extra punch is worth it, I think. Okay. Yes, confirm.
Right.
Confirm.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Manage tasks. Punch MacLeod 1 all the way up to the top. And Shadowhawk after that. And then the Blackjack and then the Jenner. So let's have a quick look at the store. Ooh. Partial salvage on a dragon. Partial salvage on a quick draw. We could actually just straight up buy a quick draw. Because we've already got 1 part and we'd only need 2 more. Then we'd have a quick draw. That'd be our first heavy mech. That might be quite interesting. A quick draw, Centurion, and 2. So quick draw got 4 laser slots and 2 missile hard points. I'm tempted to do that, you know. I've got any funky weapons? No. Any interesting equipment? No. Okay, let's do it.
New equipment available.
Quick Draw 4Gs are among the fastest and most manoeuvrable of heavy mechs with decent weaponry. They suffer from problematic heat build-up when using all their features at once, so some caution is needed. Okay, let's put the Jenner into storage for now. Yeah. And we'll go and have a look at the quick draw. Let's refit. So, first of all, max armour. Still gives us 13 tons remaining. So we can have... I think what I might do... put a couple of large lasers in. On the other hand, maybe not. Let's see what we can do here with our LRMs. We could put a couple of LRM 10s in. Heat sinks. Probably want some jump jets actually. Let's check the store and get some heavy jump jets. Equipment. Jump jet heavy. Buy. Yeah.
New
Buy.
equipment
Yeah.
available.
I'll get 4 of them. There we go. Okay. And we've still got loads of money. 4.5 million sea bells. Okay, so we've got 4 jump jets, which is giving us 150 meter max jump. 9 tons remaining. Okay. Let's go for the old favourite medium lasers. And some heat sinks, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4 heat sinks. It's not a lot of firepower though, when you think about it. SRMs? strip the equipment. Let's really think about this actually. So put a couple of SRM6s in. And a couple of tons of SRM ammo. Okay. Yep. And if we knock the leg armour down to 100 and the rear torso armour down to 70, that gives us an extra 6 tons. Firepower is pretty good to start with. Laser wise, let's put in, if we put 2 medium lasers in, that gives us 146 firepower. A couple of heat sinks in. A couple of jump jets. Let's put another heat sink in. What's that there? Maybe another heat sink. So, jump isn't great, it's only 90 meters, it's the same as the Jenna was. We've reduced the armour on the arms because we're not using them, we've not got any weapons in them. Maybe 55? 50? Okay, so durability is pretty good. We've got same level of armour as the Shadowhawks do. Got a lot of firepower at short range. It really is a brawler though, optimal range 180 meters. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to... what's the melee like? Base damage 60, which actually quite -5. What is the stock loadout on this thing anyway? 4 medium lasers, an LRM and a short range. Heat efficiency is rubbish on it though, look. Okay, well let's fiddle around with this. I'll bring the right leg back down to 100, and the same with the left leg. So bring legs down to 100. So many decisions. I'm very tempted to make it like an LRM carrier. Give it a couple of tons of LRM ammo. But no, I think we were onto something previously. Let's bring the arms down to 50. Centre torso to 75. And then what we'll do is we'll stick on the 2 SRM6s. I'll just make it a brawler with a bit of jump capability. A couple of tons of SRM ammo. A couple of medium lasers in the torso. Maybe we don't put any jump jets on it. Yeah, let's put a couple of jump jets on. Okay, this one is going to be MacLeod 2. And this one will be MacLeod 1. And we'll make the Centurion MacLeod 2.
Log and
Okay, here we go. Centurion. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do now, quickly, is just wait for these to finish. And once I've done that, I think we'll probably call it there, to be honest. We'll fiddle around with the mechs a little bit more. Okay, right, mech bay time. Right, so this is going to be renamed. That's all I'm doing, is renaming it. It's MacLeod 2. Confirm. Confirm. Okay, so put the quick draw in MacLeod 1 slot. And then we've got a couple of Shadowhawks. See, the Vindicator, Shadowhawks, yeah, I mean really this is not a subtle lance. This is just run up, close range, smack people in the face. Not subtle at all. Okay, let's rename this one. Cloud 3. And this one. Cloud 4. Okay, confirm. Confirm. Storage. We have one full Jenner. Various parts for other bits and pieces. And we've got, as soon as that MacLeod 1, 20 days, yeah. As soon as that comes out of thing, we've got a really good full lance. Right, let's have a look at some contracts before we call it quits. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff on... We could just stay here. Yeah. Let's just sit on Weldry for a bit and do some work for Lady Arano. Okay, alright, I'm going to call it there anyway. So thank you very much for coming to my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like it if you did, and subscribe to get more of them, and ring the little bell as well when you've done that, just to get the notifications. I upload my YouTube videos every Monday to Friday from about 6 o'clock in the evening, GMT, and I'm currently playing a variety of different games. Thank you very much indeed for coming along to this stream, and thank you for watching the video, and I will see you all tomorrow for probably some MechWarrior Online.